So we have LF Gohan and also LF Goku here, finally here for part 2 of Legends Fest. And yo, we're doing some summons today. Hopefully we get fairly lucky, but I'm sort of expecting to get shafted on this banner. For part 1 for Legends Fest, I'd say I got semi-lucky. So in the end, I did end up getting Gogeta to 14 stars, but I think in total it took me like 134 KCC, I think it was, in total. So it's quite a fair bit to get done. And then Janimbra did a few more summons off camera as well. I think I might have got him up to 9 stars. So I wasn't really going for the rainbow. I'm going for the 14 star. I'm thinking of Dokkan as well. Yeah, I wasn't really going for the 14 star on Janimbra, but the main reason I wanted to keep summoning on his banner is purely because there's a lot more other units on the banner I could use for Janimbra's one, so it had more value on it for me than obviously Gogeta. But Gogeta, I'm a huge Gogeta fan, so obviously I wanted to get him done first. So I was gonna make a separate video like for part 1 summons, but at the same time, I think in total of recordings of my summons, I think I had a total of like extra footage after the summons. I think it was like nearly 2 hours, which realistically I could have done a video doing all the summons for part 1, but I mean, would you guys really like to see just like 2 hours of like shafts and then here and there, oh yeah, I got another dupe, and then another few out, like, however long it's gonna take for the next copy sort of thing, which you guys actually might like. I could do that sort of thing. It's just the way I look at it with summons like that is it going to be enjoyable for everyone to watch? Like, if I watched it, to me it'd be too boring to watch. It was like 2 hours of like summons and I get like nothing except like here and there sort of thing. So that's basically why I don't usually do another summon video other than the first initial one. Like with this one, I probably won't do another summon video after this, but I'll still record my summons after, and then depending on if I get lucky, then I'll make another video about it, sort of thing. But at the moment, we're not looking too good here. But both these units do actually look really good in terms of kit-wise. I think Gohan probably is going to be slightly better in the long run, I think, but at the same time, I want to get him first, try him out, and then fully judge from there. But I'll try and get the summon skip video out by today as well, because I think a lot of people are going to summon on these banners, which I do think they're definitely worth it. I don't know which one I prefer more. See, for me, in terms of banner-wise, I think God Goku and Hit's probably a bit better for me, because there's a few units I can still use dupes of. But that's probably the big thing you got to look at, whether you're determining you should summon or skip, right? If you're summoning on a banner, right, the way I look at it is think of worst case scenario. So if you went, 30k CC deep on this banner, right, on one of them, and you didn't get the new unit, but you got another random LF, is that LF going to help you out with team builds, stuff like that? If you haven't got a team built for it, let's say for example, you pulled like Super Vegeta, right? Now Super Vegeta is getting a Zenkai coming up, but if you're very new to the game and you don't have a team for him, it makes things a lot harder. Where, for God Goku and Hit, their banner I actually really like, because for new players or free-to-play players, if you do get shafted eventually on God Goku and Hit's banner, is basically just, I think it actually is just all Tournament of Power characters. So obviously you can end up building, a Tournament of Power team. So to me, that's a really good banner. Not because the units are really good. I mean, there is a few good units. Obviously have MUI Goku return, or transforming UI Goku. Blue Evo Vegeta is on the banner, and obviously he just got his equipment as well, which is out today, I'm pretty sure. So he could be good again. Well, hopefully could be good. Again, I want to see how he looks first before I say he's good or not. Red MUI is in the banner as well, but at the same time, he probably should be getting a Zenkai very soon. Maybe next year. Hopefully. Who else is on the banner? But there's a few other units. Goku and Frieza's on there as well, which I thought they were going to get the Zenkai, to be honest. But that's because I originally thought it was only going to be Tournament of Power. Like, part 1, or the dual banners are going to be just Tournament of Power. But I think Gohan is definitely a good pick, but I don't think anyone expected Gohan. I know I definitely didn't. But like as soon as I saw at the well, we knew there was gonna be a fake out. The thing that I find funny about Legends, and when they do like reveals and stuff, is you can easily tell when there's a fake out. Like, they could make it, you know, I wouldn't even call it a fake out because they make it too obvious what it's gonna be, and it's the big indication is basically just what do you call it, the music, right? The OST. The OST usually always gives it away for me, which I think is just incredibly stupid. They could mix it up and have like a proper ending one like they usually do, and then do a fake out at the end. But they always do like a random OST first. That's how you know it's not ending just yet. But yeah, on the fake out, when we did get the birds, I instantly knew it was, which, you know, really shocked me because I don't know. I've seen a lot of people say we don't really need Gohan now, sort of thing. But at the same time, when you look at it, for like a Legends Fest unit, I think it's definitely deserved. He's very hype for it, obviously. And even the support of the support of Vegeta is really sick as well. So I think it was definitely a good pick. I would probably say it's probably better than part 1. I'm not saying Gogeta's bad. Gogeta's definitely a good pick, but Janemba, to me, his animations in LF wasn't quite what I expected it to be. I was hoping it'd be a lot better. But like these units here for part 2 definitely do have really good animations. The only downside I'd say so far with part 2 is definitely, you know, having 2 extra new supporters, which the supporters are good, right? So obviously we got Belmod and also Vegeta, and I forgot who it was then. So we got both of them, which are really good. But the thing with supporters is I do really like them, but I don't like how they're very dupe dependent, and to get the dupes you need to use more CC. For me, I think an easy fix to do this is just make sure every banner has supporters on it. Like every single supporter that you can summon for is on every banner and has like the same rates as like a hero, because then you can easily level them up. But I guess at the same time, you know, Legends is a gacha game, obviously, and that's why they want you to go, you know, really deep in these banners, and then also really deep in the Chrono Crystal shop so you can get more copies, which I understand that. But, like, they gotta look at it more in terms of, like, gameplay. Like, you know, obviously a lot of people are gonna struggle to get these supporters done, which even me, yeah, as you can tell, I go heavily deep on these banners and that. Even I'm not worried about these supporters. Like, if I get them in summons, yeah, I'm happy with that. But having to summon for characters, which, you know, like I said, you don't really need high dupes in Legends, like 14 stars unit, you don't need them. They do give you an extra buffs in that, but it's not a huge deal sort of thing. But for me, these supporters with the big jumps that you get, it's making it feel like Legends is forcing, not quite forcing, but more pushing us towards getting more dupes in these units, which, like I said, I understand it's a gacha game, that's what they gotta do, but I don't like how they're like, hey, here's another supporter, try and get this one up to level 30, whatever it's gonna be for the big jump. Yeah, like, there's definitely ways they can fix this, because like I said, supporters themselves are really cool. Like, you know, I never thought we'd get Belmod in Legends, right? You know, so having him in there is definitely really cool, but it's just getting the dupes of him. I really hate that. They gotta fix that somehow. Which, like I said, probably the best way is just having him on every banner, or even having him on a separate ticket banner. You know, like we can get free play tickets from, yeah, let's just say for daily missions, right? In your daily missions, if you do each one daily, at the end of it you get, well, end of each day you get a free ticket, and then by the end of the week you can summon on the, you know, supporter banner, right? To me, that would be a lot better, because I think, well, yeah, I'd say a lot of people actually do not really worry about doing their daily missions on Legends, because it does give you some CC, but it's not like a crazy amount. So I think some people just like forget about it, sort of thing, which is understandable. I forget about it a fair bit as well. But I think having that more initiative to have supporter tickets, right, to me, that gives more intentions for people to go, alright, now it's definitely worth doing, because you get, you know, more dupes of supporters at the end of it. Or, another thing they could do, which should make this a lot easier, is, depending if you looked into supporters, or you haven't seen my video showing how to level up supporters, when you go in the Chrono Crystal shop, you can obviously get dupes there. I think the max you can get is like, what, 5 levels? Or something like that for 500cc, which is quite a fair bit. That's ridiculous. But my point is, they could bring that into summons, right? So for example, if I got Belmod, I have a chance of getting 5 dupes in one, right? Which to me, that'd be a whole lot better, and you have more of a chance of getting, you know, these units done faster. But I think that's what confused me the most about the other day, how Legends made that change with the free play supporter for the scout. Was it the Scouter? Yeah. And they made it so, well, basically the easiest way you could get the supporter done for the free play Scouter was if you had a lot of rare medals, which a lot of OG players or players that played this game for a while will have a lot of them. So you could just, you know, refresh as many times as you could, get all the free copies, and it was really easy to do, right? But then Legends decided, you know what, let's change that. Let's make it more free play, well, new player friendly, which I do understand what their point was, but why don't they just increase rare medals? Let's just say you get, each event you got, I don't know, 500 rare medals per one instead of like 10 or whatever it is. But instead of doing that, they've just punished every single player that's been playing this game for a long time. Which, if you have been playing it for a long time, rare medals isn't really that valuable. Like, it's good, like, they are good, but they're not, like, super duper, like, good sort of thing. But they are fairly rare, I would say. Well, rare to have a lot of them. I can't remember how many I have, but I think I have quite a fair bit. But yeah, my point is, instead of fixing the issue, they've made it worse and punished everyone else. So I think when they can easily just give the rewards out to everyone a bit more. Or make a new event for new players. If you've been playing the game for like less than a year, they can do this event to sort of catch up. You know, there's plenty of ideas they can do, but I think they're just lazy. And then probably another thing we can probably talk about, because our summons are doing absolutely trash, as you can see. If you didn't watch reviews and stuff, I'll probably will do a separate video when it releases, because it is, I'd say it's pretty big for sort of my sort of content I do here, because I don't really do much PvP stuff. I try to, but the problem is, in my servers, so I play on Oceania servers, well, I guess is the tricky part. I'm technically meant to be playing on Oceania servers, but for some reason it always puts me on a Japanese servers. So, and the weird thing is, if I'm playing on Japanese servers, I get better matches, well, smoother matches are not laggy compared to Oceania servers. So, that's why I don't really do much PvP videos, because it, like, for me, just to find one match, it takes me like 10-15 minutes. Just to find the match. So, like, yeah, I could still do videos about it, but it's just going to take even longer to do. But I think I'll probably do a vote, probably in the next few days, seeing if people want me to start doing PvP matches again, like, videos. But I think if I do that, it'll probably only be like 2 or 3 a week. Just because, like I said, it takes a long time for me to get into the match, and then plus once I record it, I've got to edit it, stuff like that, so it's more time consuming for me to do. Because I think the max I've had for actually finding a match like 30 minutes. So it's just very time consuming for me to do. And by the way, I'm not even in anywhere near the high ranks. I think at the moment I'm like rank 54 or something, 55. And the other day when I tried it for my daily, it took me like 20 minutes to find a match. And it's not my internet, because like as soon as I get into a match, it's fine. It's just loading to find the match takes so long, which is, yeah, I can't work it out. But yeah, anyway, so the new event that's coming out is more, would I say PvE based? I guess we can say that, more PvE based. But basically the first round they're going to do here, so I can't remember what they called it, it's a new ranking system. But basically, in all the events other than PvP, you get these certain rate, I think they're called ranking points. And then these ranking points will help towards a new event, which is, it sort of looks like Legends ranking, but just a different version. And anyway, I think the best way at the moment, when it does drop, I think is doing co-op, they said. Or no, raid. It was doing raid, sorry. But the only bad thing about this new event, is, yeah, with the new ranking system, you can get more CC from that. But then they've reduced the amount of CC in raid. So, like, you can see what I mean here. They're doing a good change, but they're making a bad change at the same time. Which, like I said, I understand, I really like that Legends is doing these changes, because it brings something new to the game, something new to do. But I don't like how they're punishing us for bringing out this new sort of mode. So, I mean, I guess the other thing that still annoys me to this day, I guess, if you're still new to the game and stuff like that, or... I don't think many people have actually heard about it, but I think... Was it year 2 or year 3 of Legends? They announced they're working on this new mode, right, called Dungeons. The Dungeons mode, I've talked about it a few times, and to me, that was really interesting, because it was something new coming to the game. And then they never got around to doing it. Yeah, or like another thing, guild battles, right? Guild battles do definitely need changing and like fixing to make it feel more enjoyable and worthy to do. But at the same time, we've only had, what, 2 guild battle seasons in like the span of how many months? So it does suck that Legends has cool ideas and then they just sort of forget about it fairly quickly. But yeah, I think when this new ranking event comes out, I will do videos about it, talking about best ways to do it and stuff like that. But by the looks of it, this might sound weird to say, but I think it has the potential to be a not worse, but like a harder grinding mode than PvE. Not PvP, I mean. Of course, every time I skip, man, I don't even know if I should be happy about that. Like, every time I do like a skip animation on like any sort of summon game, or any time I have to summon, I'm like, yep, there's gonna be absolutely nothing here, you know, green skies, you know, whatever, and then instantly new unit. Every time without fail, it's so weird. I think I'm like literally the summon skip king, what are you gonna call it? The skip god. I wasn't even talking about before then. Oh yeah, the new event, the new ranking thing. So, yeah, like I said, the new ranking thing, with like PvP, so then like obviously it's a very hard lengthy grind to like godly rank sort of thing. But with this new event with like raid, I think it's gonna take even longer to get done, like to get these ranking points. But at the same time, I want to see fully how it looks first before I fully judge how hard it's gonna be. But I'll try and get at least, well, I guess it depends on how hard it's gonna be. If it's not that difficult, you know what, I might do it. You know, I'm gonna try and go for God rank if there is God rank. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember most of it, because like when I watched the reviews and stuff last night, it was like, I think it finished at 1 o'clock in the morning for me, so my brain can't quite remember everything. But I remember a few key things about it, but I can't remember the rankings if it was God rank. But I'll try and get the highest one, because like I said, at least with raids and events I can actually do, where it's not too lengthy, I can fully grind it out, sort of thing. Where like PvP, it's just going to take so long for me to get godly rank, which I do want to try and get to, but like, I don't know if I got that amount of time to grind every day, sort of thing. UI Goku, dude, I still really like that UI Goku, actually. I think I'd rank him as a good unit. He's not like mega busted as he used to be. I think he's still a really good unit. And plus, he's gonna... I actually haven't used him with the Ultra UI yet. So I don't know, he actually might cook really well. Maybe I should do that for a video. Should I do a full UI Goku team PvP? And see how it looks? Leave it in the comment section below if you guys want to see that. I think that'd go really good. And be really fun. I think I did that years ago, actually, didn't I? A full UI team? I'm talking about years ago. I think so, I could be wrong. Another LF here. Okay, that was another unexpected one to get another another dupe of him. Is this in the same rotation? I think it is. That's really good actually. If it's the same rotation. I think I'll probably stop it there and there banner, because like I said, I don't plan on going super deep on these banners, because at the moment this video is fairly long for a summon one. I'd say, well, I guess the average is like 30 minutes roughly. So I guess we're not looking too bad at the moment, but I don't want to go like super deep if it took me that long to get 2. And we still need Gohan, by the way. So this could end up being a shaft video, but I think I wouldn't call it a shaft so far, just because we got them. If we didn't get the 2 dupes then for Goku and Hit, then yeah, maybe I'd call it a shaft, but at the moment looking pretty good. Depends how much it's going to take to get Gohan here, and then I guess we can fully judge. And by the way, I really don't like the new nickname we're giving to Goku and Hit, which I guess I'll say it here. A lot of people are saying for the new LF God Goku and Hit, they're calling him the Duo 6-7, which I'm really I don't know if I fit Unk status or not, but that 6-7 meme I do not understand at all, and it's just really really annoying seeing it. So I hope we stop calling him 6-7 Duo, because that's yeah, well, maybe I fit Unk status, that's why I don't fully understand it, but to me it's just annoying because it doesn't make any sense to me. But right, anyway, let's get back on with these summons. Hopefully we get Gohan very soon, because we're going fairly deep now, I'd say. So hopefully we get some sort of good luck coming soon. But I think I want to get at least Gohan up to, or at least 2 dupes of Gohan as well. Purely because there's another, well not another, but there's 2 events out where you can get a free dupe if you pull the new unit. So if you pull Gohan, you can do his event, and on his event you get 600 LF Z-Pound, I think. Was it 150cc I think I saw as well, and plus the God Goku and Hit, so it's not crazy, but I mean, hey, a free dupe's a free dupe. So yeah, I think if we do get Gohan very soon, I'll try and get the second copy, and then we'll stop there, depending on obviously the luck as well. If we get really good luck, I'll probably keep going a little bit more, but we'll see how it looks. Okay, at the moment we're still chasing, but blue sky is definitely a good sign. So typically with my summon animations as well, which if you guys are new watching my summon video, typically what I'll do is if I see green skies, that's an instant skip for me. Purely because every time I get a green sky, like occasionally I do get good stuff on a green sky, but typically it's just trashy, you know, hero units, maybe some extreme stuff like that, so I just instantly skip it sort of thing. But blue skies, space background, or if I get Nimbus, stuff like that, then I'll play it through, but if not, it's just skip. But yeah, like I said, there is a chance you can get good stuff off green skies. It's just, for me, it's not very often. But there's Gohan anyway, isn't it? Yeah. Well, Tanny's listening to me, man. He heard exactly what I said about we need Gohan here, so I mean, hey, at least there he is. I did not expect to get him there, but at the same time, that exactly shows why I don't skip blue sky animations. Red sky animations are sometimes skip, as you can see, because there's only one pod, but usually blue skies I won't skip. We'll see how it plays out, and as you can see, that's exactly why I could go good luck. But red skies, you typically have a good chance of getting a Bardock animation, so typically that's why I like to wait a little bit. But then if not, instant skip. Alright, so we need one more Gohan, and then we'll see how it looks. I mean, hey, there's Gohan in that one, but the wrong one. Right, come on, Legends. Slowly running out of things. I think that's probably one of the worst things I hate about these long videos. Some videos, because like after a while, you start to run out of ideas to talk about. Because like the video goes on for so long. But I mean, hopefully we get the end of it if we do get another Gohan soon, but we'll see. So another, what, 1,000 here, so we've got 2 multis here to finish off the rotation, and then we'll see how we go. Jacko's ship. See, Jacko's ship I sometimes get lucky, but not all the time. The luckiest Jacko ship animation I ever had was Ultra Nimbus banner, and I had Blue Skies, Jacko's ship, and did I get? Yeah, I got two copies of Ultra Nimbus and one multi of Jacko's ship. So that's why I always respect the GOAT. If I see the animation, I let it play through, because you never know, it might happen again. I don't think. I know. I was gonna say I don't think I ever I have. What do you call it? Have had another animation like that where I've had two of the same units in one multi, like new LF unit or Ultra unit. But I did. I had it for Legends Fest, or not Legends Festival. Legends Anniversary this year. For who was it? Vegeta. That's right. I had it for Vegeta. Vegeta, I got 2 copies for, like the Evolution Vegeta. I got 2 in one multi. I remember that. I think it was off a Beast. Yeah, Beast animation as well. I think it was. I can't remember. That was pretty crazy that time. By the way, I'm still looking for the Gogeta summon animation. So the Gogeta summon animation should be on these banners as well, if I'm not mistaken. So if that's the case, hopefully we get it soon, because that'd be pretty hype for a video. But as you can see, we're sort of getting my old luck again. But I can't really complain, because like this year on Legends, I would definitely say, or even something in general, even on Dokkan, it's probably my luckiest year I've ever had. Like most years, I get like heavily shafted on banners. Like I used to have like a good banner here and there, but I used to get heavily shafted. Like pretty much every banner this year I've had. I think in Dokkan the only shaft one I had was Super Baby 2. I know I got shafted on. I remember that. Got to go to pity. There was another unit I had to go to pity for. But Legends, I don't think I've had to go to pity for any of them. I don't think, well, not this year anyway, I don't think so. I could be wrong. If I am, let me know in the comment section below, but I don't think there has been for Legends. No, I don't think so. So it's obviously a huge win. By the way, if you guys are something on these banners, hopefully you get really good luck as well. But I think Gohan probably is slightly better than Goku in hit, but we'll see. Nimbus Cloud, here we go. I think Nimbus as well can mean supporter as well, if I'm not mistaken, because this technically features unit. Alright, come on, give me another Gohan dupe. Okay, we got Broly. Broly animation, we could obviously get what do you call animation? Screen shatter. So LF, well, yeah, this is guaranteed LF, but if we get screen shatter animation, it's guaranteed new LF, which is obviously Gohan. So we're praying for that. Will Vegito give us the screen shatter? And no, okay. He said no, not today, buddy. It could still be Gohan, technically. I mean, that is Gohan. Okay. Well, there's still a chance for LF Gohan here. Potentially. Hopefully. Well, we know there's an LF, we just don't know who it's going to be. Who is it? Is this the LF? And okay, not Gohan, he's not there. Gohan's off studying again. Well, I don't know. Would I call this video shaft? I mean, I would say no. I'd say we're doing average, because we're not getting like super good luck, but we're not getting shafted either. If we go shafted, I'd say we wouldn't obviously get Gohan. That's probably a shaft. By the way, Rainbow Text is very good as well. So Rainbow Text obviously guaranteed LF. Or could be Ultra as well, depending on if you're selling on Ultra banner. But another Broly, so we have another chance of screen shatter. Is a screen shatter animation like the rarest in the game? Or is it like second rarest? I'm hoping we get it here though. Can we please? Please? Yes, we got it! Wow, that's a huge win. So now is that a second copy now we got to Gohan? I think it is, yeah. Wow, we're looking. I'd say now we're looking at a good video so far. Because we've got 2 of each. I don't know how much CC I've roughly gone through. If I remember again, I'll put a pinned comment showing how much CC I spent overall. If I remember, if not, just someone leave a comment, then I'll remember. Or they can do it themselves if they want, like, roughly calculate it. But another Nimbus Cloud, obviously very good. So Nimbus is obviously guaranteed another featured. So looking very good now. I mean, it could just be another LF I don't need, but it also could be another Gohan, technically. Actually, that'd be back to back, wouldn't it, if we do get one here? I hope we do. Who is he gonna be? Is this LF? And, oh my god, it is, oh my god, okay. Wow, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, chat. We'll get back to back Gohans, that's insane. We'll keep going, actually, we'll keep going. I was gonna stop, but I mean, you can't stop on a back-to-back Gohan. You know, you have to keep going at that point. I was wondering why we got stopped animation there, but we got, is it 15 now? Level 15 for Vegeta. I guess that's good in a way. We're getting a few dupes and supporters, and so I guess it's a semi-win sort of thing. Green Skies, obviously skip, and oh my god, we did it again. Bro, I'm just literally the skip king. You give me an animation, I'll skip it, and we get the new unit instantly. That is... I can't even... I don't get it. Like I said before, it's a green sky. Green skies usually mean nothing. That's why I skip. But no, Legends is like, no. Let's just give you another unit, like another free dupe here. Just to show that these animations mean nothing. Alright, Tanny, I see you now. I see what you're trying to do here. Can you give me, like, another few more dupes here, then? If you want to play very nice. Wow, I can't actually believe that. Well, I'll say now, we're definitely looking very good in terms of these summons here. We've got nearly 50 summon coins, so I've nearly got enough for Pity. Which, obviously, if you do get this deep, I don't recommend going for Pity. I recommend just going for the 30 metal exchange for the 600 LFZ power. That's definitely the way to go. By the way, another Nimbus here. This is potential. Oh, I was hoping for Broly. But this does have potential for another Gohan here. If it does, I don't know what I'm going to do. That'd be insane if it is. Okay, it's Vegeta. That's still good. I was sending dupes for Vegeta. I think now I need 2 more dupes for Vegeta to be done. Is it 2 or 1? I'm not sure, but I'll have a little... Well, yeah, I'll easily take dupes of Vegeta. Hey, there's another Gohan. Actually, another thing I realised I haven't had yet. I haven't had any of the new fake animations. Yeah, I haven't had any new fake animations. I just remember that. And how long is that? They've been in the game for like since Anniversary, haven't they? I think they have. So I guess I'm not super lucky then. Unless we get more Gohan dupes here, then I'll be very lucky. Green skies, nothing there. I'm sort of semi-scared to skip now these summon animations, just because like I do get another one. Red skies here. So like I said, chance for Bardock or maybe Broly, and of course it's Bardock. What is going on with these summons, man? I just don't get how we've gone from like a shafted summon video to just absolute insanity the next. Like I can't comprehend that. Dude, we went like how much? I'd probably say like roughly like 30k CC without a dupe of Gohan, and now he's like getting very close to 14 stars. That's actually insane. I can't comprehend the amount of luck we just had in that short amount of time span. That's insane. We'll keep going though for a little bit more, but wow. Okay. Probably after these lot of summons here, we'll probably wrap it up. Then we'll go in the exchange shop as well, because there is some very key things to look at in the summon exchange shop as well, which I think a lot of people did miss out. Well, not miss out, but didn't see for Gogeta and Janemba, which these will still be in the shop, by the way, and we'll go have a look at them in anyway. But cause I've had a few people like ask me on like shorts, stuff like that, where I got my backgrounds from, the Gogeta background there. So we'll show that in a minute. And then we've got a few more summons here, I think that's it. Man, I can't get over the amount of luck we just had. Like in the span of what, like a few minutes, we just had insane luck. Spirit Bomb, skip. Nothing there, okay. Wow, that's... I think this has been like one of the craziest summon sessions I've like ever had. Like, to get back-to-back dupes, getting Bardock, screen shatter. We just need like a Gogeta animation, and we're pretty much all set for like a crazy video, but it's not looking likely in this video, but that's alright. Another Vegeta dupe, I'll take that. But now look in the exchange shop, and then I'll quickly show you what I'm talking about here. So if you get in the exchange up here, when it eventually loads, you can see, obviously you got the card sleeves there, so you got the one for the first artwork for Gohan, and then the second one, like the old artwork. So that's how you get the cards there. And then these boxes here, this is where you get the wallpapers from. So as you can see, there's wallpapers. So these will be the black versions and the white versions. And I think... do they have the colored one? I think they have the colored ones here as well. We'll grab the Z Power as well when we give it to 13, because I think 13 is a very good unit to invest in. Just because of his support and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, the Gogeta and Janemba versions will still be up on their one. Let me quickly just use this ticket summon here. We'll probably get nothing here, but we'll see, and yeah, nothing. Alright, we'll quickly pick up Goku and Vegeta's ones as well. No, not Goku and Vegeta, Goku and Hit one here as well. So I do sort of like this idea of having these card sleeves and wallpapers, but being locked behind summons, I'm not too keen on. But yeah, this is where we'll wrap up the video. If you guys did summon these banners, hopefully you got incredible luck like I just did. And yeah, let me in the comment section below if you guys are hyped for this celebration, or you want to see more stuff come for part 3. And yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe for more. And I'll see you as I win the next one.